Spirit has been showing me over the last few days repeated messages about this. So there has been some very unjust, keyword unjust. So for you, it feels like some type of injustice, like you can't wrap your head around like why this is happening or why these people are doing what they're doing or whatever it is, right? Just, it could just be like, you know, attacks, like projection, bizarre behavior, like whatever it is, okay? But what Spirit specifically saying is that there are some unjust thorns of pain that have been in your side. And those thorns are being dealt with. Now, this message is not a message of, you know, you guys know me. If you are new here, I'm Erica, psychic medium, oracle prophetess. I'm not a low vibe, like I am way beyond all that kind of energy where you're like, good, like I'm glad that, you know, they're getting what it goes without saying. That's how karma works. That's how energy works. What you put out, you will get back. And if you're doing it against light warrior, like warriors of light, pure souls, pure angelics, pure star souls, pure of hearts, okay, these were specific thorns that were placed strategically, I saw 144, to cause pain. That was the whole point, was to cause pain and to wreak havoc. Because you needed to remember who the fuck you are. And you're not gonna do that when you're like rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns. Okay, pain is always the portal. The shadow is always the portal. The darkness is where creation is born, right? Okay? You are so divinely protected. And there's no, I hate when I hear people out there that are constantly like, I'm so chosen, I'm so chosen, I'm so protected because I'm so chosen. Like, yeah, we get it. Okay, get over yourself, right? That goes without saying, just like the laws of the universe. You know, I mean, have I said those types of things before? Yeah, absolutely. But you guys know what I mean. Like the ones that are out here always constantly, like, it's like, oh my God, go do your healing work and then come back and post videos. So you're like, I'm hearing, like you contently have stood by, like you have been a content bystander, meaning whatever events, whatever has been transpiring, whatever's been done to you or is being done to you, you stood by. You did not react. You were not feeding the dark energy that was being thrown at you. You learned the lesson, and you guys know what I say about that. Like you always can tell when the lesson has been fully learned because it becomes an awareness and it is no longer an action. It becomes an awareness versus an action, meaning you're observant versus reactive. You are observant versus reactive. So your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, whoever, they need you to know. They need you to know without a shadow of a doubt. They need you to know this because what they're saying here is it's, again, not to confirm something where you're like, oh, good, like I knew it, oh, good. Like it's not that. They need to be, they're very clear with this. This is a message of love, okay? Not ego, okay? And the message of love is they need you to know this because of what, it's going to help you heal. It's going to help you close a door, a permanent door. It's going to help you heal. And that's the only reason why this is coming through, because they need you to know this so you can let go, so you can heal, so you can just shut the door so the door can close forever. That's why. 444 on the timer. Okay, exactly. Stand your ground. Like y'all, bottom of the deck was 3 of Cups, rejoice in celebration, which is exactly what you're about to be doing. You are about to be rejoicing in celebration, because I'm telling you, all of those thorns that have been creating the pain that were placed, these thorns, this pain, it came from other people or from situations that were like, it's not something you did or you created or you started. It's literally, it happened because you needed to remember your power, because you were stuck in something had your power. Someone had your power, situation had your power, and your spirit guides, your higher selves, like, they needed you to remember your power. And this card right here says it all. Like, you cannot make it up. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Stand your ground. You had to remember your power. You had to stand your ground. You had to stop, because of everything you've been through, you froze. You were in freeze state, survival state, 555 on the timer. Whatever it is, it helped you bust out of the subconscious jail. It helped you bust out of some kind of cycle. It helped you bust out of some kind of paradigm that was a prison paradigm. Okay, like, my stomach is just growling. There it is. Rewards and rejoicing and celebration, because you stood your ground. You took your power back. That's what this is. 7 and 3, that is 10, right? Okay, breaks down to 10, which is the completion. It's the completion. It's the new cycle. It's the beginning. So you're in this new cycle because you remembered your power, or you're remembering your power. This may not be quite yet for you. Maybe this is in August or September, but for most of you guys, you're already here. There has been, look at, see this? See how it's all yellow? That's the solar plexus. Our solar plexus is our power. It's our power center. It's our internal sun, our solar power. Okay, and your solar power was dim. It was being blocked. So it wasn't shining. You weren't in the power. So all these thorns, all this pain, whatever it was, it had to happen so you could remember your power. See, instead of running from the conflict, because you have known so much conflict, you've known so much defeat, they needed you to stop running. They needed you to stand your ground. And now, because you've done so, this is the outcome. This is what's coming. And what your guides need you to know is that these situations, these injustices, these people, specifically, I feel for most of you guys, it's people. People that are narcissists, people that create or tried to create mental conflict and just overall conflict, and they were trying to make you feel defeated. They were trying to scare you. They were trying to, it's power plays. Okay? So your gut, exactly, the fucking devil, and then heartache, and you can't make it up. Spirit stopped me from shuffling. I was about to start shuffling when I split the deck to start shuffling, and this is what I split the deck on. Boom. Overall message here. There it is. This is what you've been going through, and it's all been connected to the devil energies. Okay, and what I'm seeing, I'm going to be doing a reading for my YouTube channel about this, but what I'm seeing is a lot of my starlights, i.e. you, a lot of my starlights, they have been dealing with people, specifically people who are so low vibrational, or they're just in lower consciousness, they're still in the program, they're still running the loop, okay? These people are under control of matrix archons, which are the matrix demons, okay? They're a type of demon. And they're nasty, okay? They are nasty. I deal with them every day when I'm doing quantum healing sessions with my clients, etc. Like, these things are nasty. And this is what they do. This is exactly what they want. They want you running. They want you scared. They want you feeling defeated. They want you feeling forsaken. They want you in mental conflict. They want you stuck in the head so you're not connecting with your heart. This is it right here. The devils, the demons. And they were touching your light, you see? They were siphoning your light. Looks like he's like shape-shifting. You know what I mean? there's shapeshifters, there's, okay, all the things. This right here is what you've been dealing with. And this is what it needed you to do. This is what your soul needed you to do. And remember, and now because you've done so, or you're about to do so, or whatever, or you recently did so, now it's celebration, it's rejoice, it's, I'm telling you, everything is shifting on a dime. It's happening fast. This is collective. It's happening fast. You are exactly, look, I shuffled again. Bottom of the deck, recognition and reward. You are being recognized and rewarded. 3-3, master number 33. Yeshua's age, when he was brutally crucified by the very so-called Christians who blah, 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 right? We know the story, we know the drill. We know the drill. Okay? You are being recognized and rewarded because you remembered this is major arcana, you remembered your inner authority, your power. This is that emperor energy, the inner masculine. Okay? Now, what I'm also getting is people in positions of authority that were taking advantage. Okay? And this has been coming up a lot recently. Okay? So it could be, for a lot of you guys, it's a boss. Okay? Or maybe someone in the family who you have a lot of admiration and respect for, and you consider them an authority figure, maybe like a father or a grandfather or something like that. But for a lot of you guys, it's people, I mean, I don't know, like it could be like, I saw a story, for example, I saw an Instagram reel today, a story of this young guy, maybe 19, 20 years old, and he came online and it went viral, like viral. He came online and he was ousting his dad, his own father, because his father is some kind of high up in the sheriff's office somewhere in Alabama, Jackson County, Alabama. And he's like, he just got promoted. They freaking celebrate him. They think he's this great guy when my whole life he's been, you know, abusing my mom and us, but especially the mother. The mother gets the grunt of all the hatred that this man has for his own self, okay? So the own kid came on and was like, I need help, because every time the cops have ever been called, the cops are like, we gotta back blue, baby. We gotta, you know, stick with our guy, and nothing ever happens. He goes, and you know what happens in situations like this? The wife or the mother or the girlfriend or the woman, she always ends up unalived, okay? And he's not wrong. So that's what I mean by positions of authority and abusing power, whether it's your boss, a situation like that, okay? Which, crazy, right? But it happens all the time statistically, especially in law enforcement. It's wild, okay? The narcissism and the distortion, okay? A family member, it could be even someone like in your friend group, and you're afraid to say something because you're afraid everyone's gonna turn against you. Could be a landlord. Okay, someone that had power, they were holding your power and they were siphoning your light, and because they were doing so, you were here. I mean, like, you can't make this stuff up, right? You had to choose. You had to make a choice, a decision to listen to your intuition, to listen to your angels, the signs, like, you had to have faith over fear. And because you did that, you stood your ground, you were being recognized and rewarded beyond measure. It's like the Three of Wands, ships arriving, everything's coming forward to fruition. Okay, you chose wisely. You chose wisely. You did good. You did really good. And now passion ignites. Ace of Wands type energy here, I believe. I'm sorry, this is Three of Pentacles energy. I think I said Three of Wands. Three of Pentacles energy. But Freudian slip, Three of Wands, ships arriving, that's relevant too. And the Hope card. Your heart, what did I say? They wanted you in your head, stuck here. Anxiety, nightmares, stress, worry, negative thinking, intrusive thoughts. But you fucking conquered it. Excuse my French, I don't care. I'm very passionate in this message because this message actually draws near to my heart too. You had to remember your power. See that right there? That's supposed to be like a star, like he's holding a star. Well, what the star is, it's like the sun, a ball of fire. You had to remember that you are made of stardust, that none of this is even real. It's a simulation. Okay? That these demons, these archons, these NPCs, that fuck these people and situations. And you took your power back, and now wishes are being fulfilled that are connected to your heart, your truest heart desires, your truest heart passions, your soul desires. Because you had faith and hope. You never lost hope. You never lost hope. You went into solitude. You dove into books, learning, studying, opening up to self-reflection. You went into hermit mode. You cut people out. You isolated on purpose. You went into solitude on purpose because it's a spiritual awakening. You've learned a lot. I'm getting like the book is now open to you. So like information is coming to you. Wisdom is like clarity. There's a lot of sources. There's stuff coming to you that is going to help you right now. And then look at that. Love begins. Love begins. Ace of Cups. So we have new beginning, new beginning. We have 1, 1, 11. Okay. And oh shit. And the next card here is 11. And then look at last card. Last card. Oh, hold on. These are good. Oh my God. Solar plexus. See? You guys. Okay. I'm ending this now. If you guys want to connect with me one-on-one, you want a personal reading, or maybe you're like feeling like you need some help right now. Energetically, quantumly, like, okay, like my quantum healing sessions are very strong, very powerful, very special, very special. And I don't say that with arrogance. I say that with total humble humility, like from my heart, you know, it's just true. It just is what it is. It's true. Anyways, all my services are pinned on the post comments right here, or not comments, pinned on my post at the top of my post on Instagram. Okay. I think I might upload this to my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this on YouTube, if I do, description box. Everything's in the description box, okay? But look at this last message here. I just said 11, the 11s, right? 1, 1, okay? And then the next card, Libra energy. We have Leo. Okay, there it is, balance. The angels are letting you know everything's been balanced. We needed you to hear this. We need you to know this. And we need you to know that karma, this is a card of justice. This is justice. This is a justice card. That justice is literally being served as I literally channel and speak this to you right now. Okay, especially if these are people, right? Like specific individuals, people that have just been bullies or narcissists or messing with you or whatever it is, okay? There it is. Balance is being restored. You remembered what you needed to remember, so now you're done. Now you're done. Okay, but you needed to remember your power. That's what I've been talking about since I hit record, right? Your power. Obstacles and challenges you have been walking through obstacles and challenges like a landmine. Boom, 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 right? Okay, like trying to, okay, you had to learn to release control. You had to learn to surrender, and you had to learn to trust in you again. You had to remember your power. And you had to take it back by standing your ground, okay, to these MFers. And now just get ready, okay? Get ready, okay? Because you've been through hell and back. For every single soul who's here, you've been through hell and back. Not just over the last couple months or 6 months or a couple years, like your whole life. Your whole life. It's karmic justice. Karmic retribution. Karma is being dealt. Universe is like this right now, okay? To all the a-holes, to all the liars, to all the deceivers. It is throwing karma. It's making it rain karma on these people, okay? So trust in the universe. Trust in what you can't see, but what you know intuitively and feel in your heart. I love you. Namaste, Mahava.